The death of the fashion icon Vivienne Westwood sent shockwaves across the globe. Ever since the news broke, people have been paying tribute to the British fashion icon. As the world does so, let's see how much fortune Vivienne amassed. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Here's what's inside Vivienne Westwood's shocking net worth. Vivienne Westwood's net worth. Westwood has always been praised for bringing modern punk and new trends of fashion into the mainstream, but she was more than that. She was also an activist who wasn't afraid to raise her voice for important causes. Her words have been heard across the world, and her designs are famous and sold worldwide. If that isn't convincing enough to prove her grand personality, then her net worth definitely is. Throughout her successful career as a fashion designer and businesswoman, Vivienne built an impressive net worth. At the time of her death, Westwood had an estimated net worth of $50 million. Such massive fortune is the product of her successful clothing and accessory brand, Vivienne Westwood. Yep, also a self-titled one. As per the sources, her famous orb design is known across the world and combines the sovereign orbs, which is one of the British crown jewels, with the rings of Saturn. What more is there to her story? We'll tell you everything in this video. But before we move any further, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to get more video updates like this. Now let's continue. Vivienne Westwood's successful fashion career. Vivienne Westwood was born in Derbyshire. In 1958, her family moved to Harrow in London, and there Vivienne got enrolled in the University of Westminster and took a course in jewelry and silversmith. But she didn't complete the course because she believed that there was no career for her in the arts. She started working in a factory and also got into a teaching training college. According to the sources, she became a primary school teacher and began creating her own jewelry, which she sold on a stall on Portobello Road. Then she met Malcolm McLaren, her second husband. Malcolm became the manager of the famous rock band Sex Pistols, and that was a great opportunity for Vivienne to get her designs the recognition they deserved. She began to design clothes for the punk band, and at the same time, the duo started managing a store called Sex. According to the sources, Vivienne and McLaren's fashion collection, Pirate, was the first to be displayed for the media and buyers. They continued to create more collections like Savages, Buffalo Nostalgia of Mud, Punkature, and more. However, the collaboration ended soon after, and Westwood displayed another collection titled Clint Eastwood. According to the reports, Vivienne's collections were also featured at the Brandery Fashion Show in Barcelona in 2011. After 2 years, Vivienne Westwood announced that she won't expand her business anymore, and that her company was planning to launch an outlet in Manhattan in 2015. According to the reports at the time, the company was operating around 12 outlets across the UK, and they were working to open more stores in Paris. The company has more than 60 outlets across the world. Despite being so successful, the company saw its biggest loss in 2014. Moreover, the fashion designer's articles have been used by some of the most famous personalities, including Dita Von Teese, Marion Cotillard, Princess Eugenie, and Pharrell Williams. According to the sources, her designs were also used in the 2008 romantic comedy film Sex and the City. Besides fashion designing and entrepreneurship, Vivienne has authored several books, including Fashion in Art, The Second Empire, and Impressionism, and Vivienne Westwood Opus, 2008 limited edition. Other than that, the fashion icon also designed gowns and hoods for King's College London students during the graduation ceremony. Vivienne has also appeared in 2 documentaries, Vivienne Westwood's London, and Westwood, Punk Icon Activist. And that is why her company is considered to be one of the most popular luxury fashion brands in the world. The demise of a fashion icon. Vivienne's struggles in the fashion world finally came to an end with her demise on December 29 at the age of 81. The cause of her death is still unknown. However, it was revealed that Westwood died today, peacefully and surrounded by her family, in Clapham, South London. The post continued, "The world needs people like Vivienne to make a change for the better." The sad news was announced on the fashion designer's social media account, along with her picture. The post stated that Vivienne considered herself a Taoist. She wrote, "Tao spiritual system. There was never more need for the Tao today. Tao gives you a feeling that you belong to the cosmos, and gives purpose to your life. It gives you such a sense of identity and strength to know you're living the life you can live, and therefore ought to be living. Make full use of your character and full use of your life on Earth." Tributes for Vivienne Westwood. After the news was disclosed, tributes to the famous fashion designer started pouring in. Her husband and creative partner, Andreas Kronthaler, said in a statement, We've been working until the end, and she has given me plenty of things to get on with. Thank you, darling." Other than that, Victoria Beckham wrote on Instagram, "I'm so sad to learn of the passing of legendary designer and activist Dame Vivienne Westwood. My thoughts are with her family at this very sad time." According to the sources, London's Victoria and Albert Museum described Westwood as a true revolutionary and rebellious force in fashion, while Culture Secretary Michelle Donnellan called her a towering figure. She wrote, "Her punk style rewrote the rulebook in the 1970s, and she was widely admired for how she stayed true to her own values throughout her life. Vivienne Westwood has left this world, but the fashion legacy she's left behind will continue to cherish her life forever." That brings us to the end of this video. Until the next one, take care and goodbye.